remember that after Ms. Heard's birthday dinner, you and Ms. Heard and some other friends were scheduled to leave for Coachella the day after?
Yes.
So after the dinner, I know you attended the dinner, but after the dinner the next day, when you arrived to the penthouse, up on Ms. Heard's bedroom floor.
Correct.
What kind
I couldn't tell where it had come from.
damage in the bedroom?
I believe there was a broken lamp.
Ms. Heard had...
At the time of this?
Yes.
Yes.
And do you recall where the dogs were when you were in the bedroom with 2016? Were you concerned about the dogs injuring themselves on the glass?
Yes.
Did she...
I arrived?
Yes. What made you think that she was upset or looked upset?
She started crying.
Events of May 21, 2016. Okay. At some point, did Ms. Heard tell you that Mr. Depp wanted to come to the penthouse to get some stuff on May 21st, 2016?
That day, she said that, but she said that.
I'll make the representation to you that we're talking about May 21st, 2016, when Ms. Heard alleged that. So, do you recall knowing that Mr. Depp was planning to come to 2016 to collect some stuff? Do you remember who was at the penthouse before Mr. Depp came over?
On which, when?
2016. You were there, obviously, correct?
Yes.
And Ms. Heard was there?
Yes.
Drew there?
Yes.
Was Elizabeth Mars there?
Yes.
Were you all for a jewelry show the next day that you were doing, Ms. Pennington?
I was preparing.
Was anybody assisting you prepare for that show?
Yes.
And you were on May 21st, 2016 preparing for that show?
We were.
Heard left Penthouse 1 and Penthouse 5. And she went to Penthouse 3, correct? At some point that evening?
Yes.
Sometime after Ms. Heard left to go back to Penthouse 3, you received a text message from her, correct?
Yes.
Do you remember where you were when you received this message? Where was Mr. Drew?
With me. One.
And where was Miss Mars?
She was either.
And do you remember what you were doing when you received this message from Ms. Heard? Mr. Depp, Ms. Heard yelling?
Sorry, will you repeat just the beginning of
Ms. Heard yelling.
Yes.
Do you recall what they were saying to each other?
No.
Do you recall the door being locked to Penthouse 3 when you got there?
The door was always locked.
Did you have a key?
Yes.
Did you use the key to open the door? I believe you previously testified that the penthouses 3, 4, and so you can get from Penthouse 5 to Penthouse 3 without going out the main hallway. Is that right?
Correct.
When you entered penthouse 3, only Mr. Depp and Ms. Heard were in the penthouse, right?
Yes.
Do you know where Mr. Depp was standing?
Yes.
Where was he?
Living room.
What part of the living room?
From the kitchen to the...
By the couch?
Yes. 8 feet? Yes.
What's the first thing you remember, Ms. Pennington, when you entered the penthouse?
I don't remember what they were saying, but it was verbal. Then he continued to yell, and
Mr. Depp, when you sat between them?
the Amber was on the far side.
Jerry Judge and Sean Beck?
Yes. A space between the...
And you were with Ms. Heard on the sofa?
Yes.
House 3 with his picture. Is that correct?
Eventually, yes. Yes.
From the moment you entered House 3 until Mr. Depp left, did you see Mr. Depp touch Ms. Heard?
Throw anything at her. We took...
Ms. Mara's work?
I don't know where they is or which apartment they were in.
What did you do?
She wanted her purse.
What damage did you observe in penthouse 3?
On his way out, he had knocked over a bunch of... That was the main damage in P. There were photos that had been smashed off the wall. Her cheek was red at 2 points. I don't remember.
Did you see Ms. Heard speak to the officer?
Yes.
Did you see the officers enter penthouse 3?
Yes.
3? Set of police officers?
I'm not sure.
First set of police officers saw the damage you allege Mr. Depp caused, and another set of 2 officers came later in that night. Is that correct?
Correct.
Between the first set of time had passed.
I don't remember exactly.
3 hours, less than 3 or 5. Ms. Heard speak with either of the second set of officers?
I don't remember if she did or not.
That look around penthouse 3. Have you ever personally witnessed Mr. Depp physically attack?
No.
Did you ever?
Yes.
The question is, did you ever kick Ms. Heard?
No.
Did you?
See it.
So that's a no, right?
Asking Ms. Pennington some questions, so we'll play that, but maybe we just approach to just get straight on some exhibits, please.